A very good evening to you from Stellenbosch and the Dani Craven Stadium. Stellenbosch against Polokwane City. This is the second of the second round matches in the Nedbank Cup. Supersport United booking their place last night and a busy weekend to come. Stellenbosch, of course, semi-finalists in the last two editions, but they were really made to sweat in the first round against Kruger United at this venue, coming from behind against the team from the Motsepe Foundation Championship. It wasn't easy for Polokwane City either. They beat amateurs the Bees by a single goal. And in there, Nku Sapunga. A little bit messy from Polokwane City. In the end, Nikani got the touch in. The referee says, let's get some treatment on the pitch. Maybe a head injury there for Makubela.
You made a key point about the fullbacks of Polokwane City with Matuludi and Nkwe not being available. The young Makubela, the man on the field or on the ground at the moment, would be key. For me, is the interchange of the front three for Stellis. You're looking at Nku, De Jong and also Titus. Their movement on and off the ball has been key.
Toure. That's a good cross. Titus on goal. It comes off Nikani, and Stellenbosch have the lead. He can't claim it, I'm afraid, Devon Titus. Goals awarded to people who shouldn't be awarded the goals. But this very much an own goal.
Goswell with a good cross, attacking that near post, miscued by Titus. The last touch comes off Nikani. You can see he's frustrated by the lack of pressure on the man that is bringing in the cross in Goswell. He takes away the focus from the ball because he's watching what his left back is doing in that moment.
Big smile from Devon Titus. Polokwane now. Looks for Titus. Gets the flick on here for Nku. Titus, is he onside? That's a good save from Sapunga. The flag stayed down. Well, initially I thought Nasiba Nku was very slow in attacking that ball in the penalty area. He miscued it straight to Titus. This goalkeeper's made some very good saves now.
I thought maybe it's on his weaker foot, Mr. Glees. That's why I was saying he didn't take it first time, but it ricochets to Titus. But I think the man that has really kept Polokwane City in the game has been Sapunga in goals.
That's a good
reflex save.
That's a massive save. It's really been getting stuck in there. Here's Polokwane now, dragging it back. Titus! 2-0. Number 9 of the season for Devon Titus. And with the national team coach in the house, you can see why he's happy.
He has worked his socks off on and off the ball tonight. The late run into the box coming from Titus, it's on his weaker foot, but he says, I'm an international player now. The Bafana coach is here. He takes it first time. Goal number 9 in all competition. He went for placement rather than for power. Well taken goal.
And no chance for Sapunga on that occasion. 2-0 now. Now, Nku. De Jong. Here is Bassadin. Oh, that's super. That flags up.
Good interplay from Nku, De Jong, then Jabbar picks it up.
He's so onside, it's frightening.
Not the correct call at all. He's clearly onside, that is Bassadin. That should be 3-0 to Stellis. Not the correct call by the refereeing team.
Here's Barnes now. Chance for Bassadin. Oh, it is saved by Sapunga. Oh, he had a fabulous finish for the previous one. That was a little bit on the soft side from Powers Bassadin.
I just think he chose the wrong technique. He goes for placement, in-step technique. I thought he should have gone for the laces, generate power as he did in that disallowed goal, which was supposed.
Those 2 first half goals enough to ensure their progress into the last 8 of the National Cup competition. And they now eagerly await to see who they will be meeting. But it was a quiet night for Apollos. It was a busy night for Stellenbosch in front of goal, and Devon Titus, the star of the evening. Stellenbosch 2, Polokwane City 0.
Coach Steve Barker. Coach, appreciate your time. The team advances to the next round of the Nedbank Cup.
Yes, I thought it was a really good performance throughout. I think especially the first half, I think we're dominant and deserve to have got the goals we did. So, a nice bounce back performance from our last one. Happy to be in the draw in the last 8. So looking forward to see who will be our next opponent. But yeah, overall I thought it was a good solid performance from everybody, and nice to just reward our fans with a good victory at home. We go away to Galaxy and then we got 3 home games on the bounce, so it's important for us to make this home ground like a fortress, so it was a good start tonight.
Getting the balance right, how important was that today? Looking solid in defense and in attack lethal as well.
Yeah, I think I alluded to in the pre-match that we just got to get the balance right of when you attack well, it's easier to defend, and when you defend well, it's easier to attack. So I think both sides of the pitch we were solid. Created a number of chances, perhaps could have got a third. And even in the second half, maybe just took our foot off the pedal a bit, which, sometimes you just got to show that ruthlessness and get the third goal and really bury the game. But yeah, I felt we were comfortable enough and a good win for us.
It speaks about the dominance when you have players like Jabbar, when you have players like Palace that could have easily as well won man of the match.
Yeah, no, I thought Jabbar was really good tonight. Janino was really good. I think, if I look around, I think everybody put in a solid performance. And, as I tell the players week in and week out, if you have 6-7 players putting in big performances, it increases your chance of winning more football games. So tonight I thought everybody was really good.
Before I let you go, Coach, I was talking to Devin and we were talking about the peaks and the dips when it comes to his performance. And he said, the coach talked to me and said, listen, we need you.
Yeah, no, it was obviously nice, to have the head coach of our national team here to watch the players, and I think it's always a boost. Obviously, Devin has recently been in the squad, so I just reminded them, it's about the team. If the team plays well, then individuals will have a good individual performances. So, and I think he went out there, great goal that he scored. Devin, he just every week in and week out, just the effort that he puts in, his mentality is of first class. So pleased for him to have got man of the match.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Coach, appreciate your time. Let's get your analysis on the 90 minutes.
First 20 minutes, I just wish the game could get finished, because we were nowhere. We were nowhere to be seen. We defend the ball, we give it away. We have the ball, we give it away. We couldn't do anything right. But after we conceded the first goal is when we started to come back to the match. But getting back into the game with a team like Stellenbosch, who knows how to defend well, it was a mountain to climb. And with the second goal, after that first goal, going to the second goal, now we are up. We are trying to overload. We are trying to push forward. They get us on a counter, but with what we have expected, because we told the guys that the moment we go up, we must not leave the gaps at the back. We'll rather shift very quick to the side of the ball, but we didn't do that, and they punished us from that. So after that moment, that is when we started to be Polokwane City that we know that can defend, that can play football. So the second half attitude, I think if we have started with it, we could have got something. But the first half is the one that I want to forget and we want to forget.
I want to point out a player like Ayabonga where, on a number of occasions, just caught without the ball, without attention, but also today the balls were not coming through to a player like Ozona Paulus.
Yeah, no, if you check how many times we have changed Apolis and Daniels, then it will tell you that we wanted to get something from them. But it didn't happen, because with Apolis he was always been double marked. And we said, no, let's change him to the top so that when Toure drops with him, we get the space behind them with Raymond running from the side. But even that, it didn't work properly. And we just said, no, let's just finish the half and we will go into the next half and see what will happen. And we fixed that in the dressing room.
That defense as well in the first half?
Was in shambles. But it wasn't because of them per se. It was because of what we were encountering after losing the ball. Then what happens? We have to track back, but we are not tracking back. So they overload them. They've got speed. They cheat with one or two players. Titus, Ngu, and Polokwane, they're always making those C runs with the balls behind our defense. So That is what hurt us the most, because we lose the ball up there, and after losing the ball up there, then what happens? We must track back. So we didn't do that.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you very much, Lerato.